Hi, everybody. Welcome. How's it going? My name is Janet Lynn Garcia, and I'm so grateful to be here with you today. And what is this all about? I want to talk to you today about the con man. There's a con man in your life, and I know about this, and I want to share it with you today. There's a con man in your life, and you know what it's called? It's called fear. And fear will grip you where you get into stagnation. But what about if we have a lack of knowledge about something? We always need to search it out. We've been encouraged that people who really want something in life have to go after it and never just gets put right into your hands. You have to work at it, and it's called faith. And faith without works is dead. And so I want to thank you. I am the founder of it in Inspire Coaching Institute. And again, my name is Janet Lynn Garcia. I am a spiritual life strategist and a coach. I want to tell you a story. The other day I met a young lady. She was in her early 20s and she'd gotten herself in trouble. And I leaned over and I looked her right in the eye, just like I'm looking at you right now. And I asked her this question. Do you know who you are? Do you know who you truly are? And with a blank stare in her face, she simply went like this. And I said, well, I can tell you that I'm sensing that you're here because number one, you don't know. And number two, you're with people that don't know what their plan of their life is either. And now you're in a situation and a circumstance that you can't get out of unless you do two things. Number one is to change the way you think. And number two is to learn what that is and then pay your life forward. So I want to tell you a quick, another story is a little bit about my life. Broken in every sense of the word. Humble beginnings, no, broken. Broken into blessings. What does that really entail? Having been the only child to my uneducated parents, they got together, they conjured up a plan, they were going to live their lives for the rest of their life. Well, it didn't work out that way. Divorced by the time I was 5 and losing them to divorce, and then one of my parents being succumbed to mental illness coupled with drug and alcohol addiction. Moved around back and forth a lot with my family, and not a real firm foundation of a direction that would send me on a path to success. And so I really ended up an emotional basket case, an emotional rut, emotionally bankrupt. By the time I'm 13, I make a decision to start hanging with the wrong crowd because I didn't know the direction of where I should go. And so there I was in still an emotionally bankrupt situation. Got out of there, entered into the foster care system at the age of 14 until I aged out of the system at 18. And what happened there? Lived with two wonderful families that gave me stability and the support that I needed and guidance and the promise of getting reconnected with my family and all these things. Things were progressing, but still an emotionally bankrupt person. Then I age out of the system. My social worker asks me, what are you going to do after high school? I don't know, get a job. I really had no plan whatsoever for my life. But he says, I encourage you, I want you to apply to college. How is that possible? I'm stupid. I'll never amount to anything. That was a lie I believed for more than 40 years. That con man entered into my life at a young age. I believe the con man's lie. So I applied to college and I got in. and I went off as a ward of the state, aging out of the foster care system to take care of myself and the school of hard knocks for the next 5 years. But what was there? Still an emotionally bankrupt person, struggling, suicide attempt by my junior year until I sought to have a relationship with my family and be restored and reconciled. I needed that relationship. And so then I graduate college, I have a job in downtown Chicago, and I'm not happy. Life is not happening fast enough for me. So I make a decision to join the United States Marine Corps. And I go there and I become a warrior and absolutely loved it, was trained to be a civilian into the military machine. But still had a military man's uniform on, but I was still an emotionally bankrupt person and struggled with my identity. Still, even though I'm belonging to an organization, I still don't know who I am and what my real true purpose and calling is until I had a very strong encounter with the faith to believe in the creator that created my life and put something very, very special within me that was going to help inspire, encourage, motivate, and empower people all over the world. And this is what finally happened for me. I began to believe. Believe in what? Believe in my personality, believe in my strengths, believe in my talents, believe in everything that was embedded inside my DNA. That did I put that there? No, God put that there. So I began to seek more of who he was and who I am in his eyes. And that's where the breakthrough came. That's where I began to discover who I really truly am. And here's the key. I identified the con man in my life, and that is fear. False evidence appearing real. And I stopped crying. I dried my eyes. I got up. I got dressed. I took a shower. I put on makeup. I put on my best casual clothes for my day. And I know, I don't pretend, but I know I'm going somewhere. I know it in my heart that I'm going somewhere. What about you? Where are you at? Are you stuck? Are you stagnant? Are you crying? Are you laying down? Are you scrolling, waiting for the message that's going to help you to get up, to dry your eyes, to get up, get dressed, wash your face, dry your eyes, and put on your best clothes and get out there and act like you're going somewhere because you are. So I want to give you a call of action. If you need help and support, you need that helping hand of encouragement, then it starts right here, a 45-minute breakthrough strategy call. Maybe my story just touched your heart. Is it time for you to believe? Is it time for you to identify the con man of your life? Because he's been playing a really good game, hasn't he? But now it's time for you to turn the tables over his con man ways. And you take your authority and the authority that you have been given in your life to rise up and make a difference and change the way you think and pay your life forward. I leave you with that. You reach out to me. My name is Janet Garcia. I am on Facebook. I'm right here to encourage you that it's now time to take a course of action because the ball is in your court. And again, it's time for you to identify that con man in your life. I'm here for you and I look forward to hearing from you. So take care. Bye bye.